Hi there, Slaprock here. Shooting this little video because I've been sitting here thinking about a few things, so I wanted to kind of make it on a video and just give it out there to people. And basically, it's this stuff that you don't see typically on the internet about the hardships of actually operating an online business, because you seem to especially when you're trying to find whatever you want to invest your time and money into. You see all the good things. You see the guys that are making hundreds and thousands of dollars per week, per day, per month, whatever, but you don't necessarily, you're kind of blinded by what it took to get there. They always emphasize what they're doing and they're making all this money per day and stuff like that, but what they do it by design. They maybe just don't want to show that, but they don't tell you. Some do, some don't, but the majority of people won't sit there and tell you how long it took, how many hours they spent in front of the computer like this, shooting videos, writing blog posts, Facebooking, all the different avenues there are to basically, because you got to build your list, and a lot of the ones that you see online now that quote no referral needed, which the Slack plan, which I built, you don't need referrals, but if you want to make the good money and make the big money, yeah, it's kind of built in. You kind of need because you need to build your team so you're making money off of other people's efforts. That's how you really make it in business. If not, it's going to take a longer span, because basically people want to believe but yet not believe. That's kind of confusing. They want to believe that's out there, there's something they can do. They want the success, but they don't want to put the work into it. And I firmly fell in that class, because as of me, I'll be honest with you, I work a full-time job. I am a family man. I'm trying to be more involved with my family life, more this year than last year, kind of thing. So it cuts back on all the time when I'm not working. Just to give you an example, we recently joined a local YMCA to where we're all working out together, and that takes it's like a 2 to 2.5 hour block of time right in the middle where prime time businesses dealing with everybody getting off work. So I'm at the gym because I am an avid weightlifter. I've been doing that for 20 plus years, so I'm not giving that up anytime soon. But with going with my family, I'm spending that quality time, and that's what everybody's seeking, is trying to have more time with their family, do what they want to do. But on the other end of that spectrum is they're giving up time to work on their business, especially in the beginning. When you have the team built, it's not so much, it's a lot easier because you have that machine going. But that's what people don't show other people, that it's going to take time, and how fast you build something is directly proportional to how hard you work. I myself don't work as hard as the next guy because, like I said, I have a limited amount of block of time, and I have to maximize it by shooting videos, writing some blog posts, or writing in social media, which obviously I haven't been doing as well as lately. That's kind of a new business goal for me, is to do more of that stuff, because as the initial newness wears off, you're excited that you're going to make this money. You're in this team, when the excitement wears off, when the actual grind, basically, when you get started, that's when you're going to find out what kind of market you are, because everybody shows you the good but don't shows you the tough and the bad, because like I said, people are looking for something to do online, but they don't want to believe what you got. You have to show it to them, and by video proof, by showing you're actually making money, to show it's not a scam, so they can be at ease, because nowadays people are kind of more holding back to their money, so you have to make what you're selling worth more to them than their money is, which is a very tough thing, and it's all numbers game. I've been here more around the block more times that it's a numbers game, where these top leaders that are my mentors, they have email lists of thousands of people, like 40, 50,000 people, and they have like in the Slaprock plan, most of the businesses in it have free accounts where you can do free stuff to make minuscule money, like cents. But if you want to actually make the good money and build the team the way it's supposed to do, you do have to invest some money. But what's different from the Slap Rock plan and to others is there's a certain tipping point to where the profits that you make every day supersedes your costs. In other words, you start paying your business operating expenses off of profits. That's a whole key to the Slap Rock plan, to pay for your business costs through profits. So at a certain point, you don't have to take any more money out of your own pocket in order to keep going, and it just grows from there. But it is a slow process until you build up the referrals that are making those extra commissions for you. And that's the stage I'm in currently. I'm trying to build that referrals. I have referrals, don't get me wrong, but they're all inactive. They all have the free accounts. I do have another site, My Paying Ads, that I have some paying referrals, but that's a lower end system to where I'm making 10%. It's usually like 10 cents because their ad packs are only cost $1 to get into. So, I mean, it's going to grow slowly. It's going to take time. So that's the hard part where most people can't get a grasp on, is you're going to have to put your time and effort in. Some people get lucky and they hit the right nerve, or they hit the right thing, and people join in and they're making good money. But for the majority of us, we're here doing the grind, daily stuff. That's when you get in a routine. So do the routine, and then you get to where it's not so much thinking about it. It's kind of repetition. For me, it's like weightlifting. I keep doing the same thing over and over again, with exceptions. You can't do the same thing. You have to reinvent other different ways, more engaging with people and stuff like that, because that's what marketing is engaging people to get them to know you, to know your face. That's why I'm doing these videos. That's why, because I'm not a very good writer as far as blog posts. I used to have a blog for another business I was in a few years ago, but I never got into that. But I'm trying to do, like I said, trying to build, trying to expand my base. You know, that's why I shoot these videos, because I'm still not very good at doing these videos. As you can see, I'm mumbling. I'm trying to get these ideas out of my head, but I have a certain amount of time because I'm using a free recording right here, because I don't have the money, you know. But it's all changing, and there's other things I'm doing that I'm bringing into my Slap Rock plan once I get them going, to show there is a way to make some good, decent money online. I mean, I'm not telling you you're going to make $1,000 a day. It's possible, but there's conditions. Either you have to invest a lot of money to make that $1,000 a day, which doesn't make sense because proportional all that. But then you can show people that seems like where your majority of people are making their big referral jumps. What I've seen is you're making $100 a day. That seems to be a tipping point. I'm right now making $59 a day just in one program. But it's also paying for my other affiliate fees and the other things that all coincide, all who makes up the Slap Rock plan and how I build it. So, I mean, that's a big step for me, to where I'm no longer having to take money that I earned from my full-time job to put into my part-time business, because it is part-time. And a lot of other guys making a big money are working online full-time. That is a long-term goal for me, but realistically it's years away. Like for me, it's like 10 years, because I have a number I have to earn online because I am a one-income family. In other words, I'm the only one working full-time. My wife has a part-time job, but still, I have to have a value that I've made that I can set aside that makes me feel safe to jump from a traditional 8-hour job into a work on when you want online, because then you are totally responsible for how much money you make. Totally responsible to make what you need to make for daily living, and that's a big jump for a lot of people, me as well. So, but anyway, as I'm building this, I'm trying to give people everything, the good, the bad, the ugly, trying to let you know that it is going to take time. It is going to take some investment of money, time, effort. It's not just set it, forget it. Yeah, you can, sort of. Sorry, my screen just blacked out, so I want to make sure I'm still recording. You can kind of set it and forget it, because you still got to do daily tasks, which doesn't take very much. But the building the team, that's where your time's going to be built in, because you have to build that know, like, and trust. That's what I'm doing. And a lot of my mentors saying, just keep making videos, keep writing blog posts, keep blasting traffic to your sites. That's what I'm doing. I'm getting people in. I'm getting people referred. The next task is get them active, getting them investing their money, because it is a powerful system, the SlapRock plan, which consists Traffic Monsoon, My Paying Ads, Power Lead System, Four Corners, and some other things, Udemy solo ads, rebrandable traffic. That's all building my list. But I just wanted to shoot this video to let everybody know that you're going to get the good. That's all it seems. You're going to get the candy, the fluff, to get you in. But then once you get you in, some mentors will say, okay, now we got to get to work. Others will just get you in and leave you alone. They're more or less, as many people getting in, initial money invested, that's all they care about, boom, they're gone. But I'm not trying to be that way. I'm trying to be the guy that they can come to. I have videos explaining a lot of problems, a lot of things people are having hardships with Traffic Monsoon and My Paying Ads. I've helped a few people that are already in Traffic Monsoon that is not in my team, because that's the kind of person I want to be. Now, granted, eventually I want to be that guy to have all these systems set up that can explain this stuff without me being there. They can access it anytime throughout the day, so I don't have to answer 2,000 questions a day, when that team gets big. So, I want to be able to help, but yet I can't help everybody, because at a certain point I'm going to have so many people in my teams that hopefully other people will know that can help out as they're building, kind of like teaching the person below you your job so they can take over once you're gone, kind of thing. That's what I'm trying to do. And don't get me wrong, I am no way an expert at this. I am learning as I go, but I'm showing people what I've learned and the proof is that it's worked for me, that kind of thing. So that's it in a nutshell. I'll try to do more of these videos. Will anybody see them? Don't know. I might be just doing this thing for myself, basically as a video diary, trying to get better at doing videos. But will people see these? I don't know. So I got a few views. I got a couple views. A couple of videos have gotten 30+ views. I'm pretty proud of that. My channel, SlapRock Plan channel at YouTube, has gotten 6 subscribers. That's not a lot, but that's cool to me. And I thank everybody for watching it. Got over 300 views on my 30+ videos combined. So I'm getting that authority built up, that kind of deal. So it's all going to turn around. It's going to pay dividends in the long run. It's what you do now that'll pay you dividends in the long run. So as always, I always end it with, I wish everybody massive success in whatever you're doing, whatever you're building. My plan can work with anything out there, because regardless of what you're promoting, you need people looking at it. And that's the whole thing, the traffic side of it. And that's what the SlapRock plan is really core based in. Yeah, I have a business, Four Corners, but the business that the primary thing the SlapRock plan deals with is traffic, getting your business in front of as many people, because you need hundreds of people a day looking at a thing to turn in hundreds of leads a week. Turns into a couple of new members and maybe one new actual paying member a week, and it gets big, it scales up. So my time's running out, so like I say, I wish you max success, and this is SlapRock, and I'll see you on the next video. I hope this helped.